It's hilarious. You gotta YouTube this or Google it. Gloria Allred reading the sex, but in like the flatline voice, and it was so funny. I would like to have a three-way. Bring a rope and a friend you trust. What? What the fuck is the rope for? But how great is it that he's such a fucking moron? How about the sex thing where he would sign it? I want some hot girl-on-girl action. It's going to be you and me and a hottie. Tiger Woods. Not like TW. Signed Tiger Woods. Why does he write sincerely? All right, I really loved his very first apology. Remember, in front of the blue curtain, which was really too soon. Like, you could tell he did not have his shit together. And he comes out, and the wife isn't there, and who can blame her, right? And the poor Asian mom is there. And you know what I'm talking about. Every time they cut to the poor Asian mom, she had this look on her face like he had put her through some shit, and she had this look like, I'm so mad at you! Who was the first of the many mistresses, or as my mother calls them, hewers. I don't know why, my mom, I think, exactly. For some reason, my mom thinks that it's, this is so great, she thinks it's unladylike to say whore. But she will call you a hewer in a fucking heartbeat. Can't see you're acting like a hewer. Whore? Alright, so anyway. So Rachel, you could tell, one of Tiger's first viewers, is now on Dr. Drew's Celebrity Rehab, which is fucking awesome. That's going to be some good shit. And apparently she walked out. So you know there's going to be some stories there. Now please tell me, that's the VH1 show, and of course the Bravo people don't like when I ever act like there's another channel in the world. But please tell me I am not the only person who watches a little gem on VH1 called OCD Project. Alright, hear me out. This is awesome. Now, first of all, you know that my beloved tour manager, Tom, suffers from a form of OCD that we make fun of, and we shouldn't, because it's wrong. But he has something called trichotillomania, where due to stress, he actually pulls out his own eyebrows and eyelashes. And what about, but wait, how about in the past smear episode where Tiffany and I, and you know we came up with that on the fucking fly, like you know it came to us like a vision, when we got Tom to get his balls waxed. Once again, not going to see that on any other show. Only show, you're not going to see that shit on Mythbusters, okay? You're not going to see that shit on Cake Boss, alright? And by the way, can we please talk about my Emmy competition for 1 second? Because, once again, I'm nominated for a Shmemmy. Shmemmy Award nominee right here. And you know the Shmemmys, I mean, I don't even know if you know that this exists, but the Shmemmys are a whole other Emmy category, and they're so ghetto that they have them a week before the primetime Emmys, and they air like snippets of them on the E! Channel, and the ceremony itself is like 8 hours long, and usually I'm up against like the person that puts out the cereal for Modern Family, like, or the, you know, it's my piece. It's the hair and the makeup and the lighting, it's my piece. So anyway, my competition this year is, I am not kidding, it's tough, and so I hate when people are like, oh, you're on a little reality show, that's not even really TV. Really? Try going up against Undercover Boss, which premiered after the fucking Super Bowl, okay? I know, best interest, okay? I'm not boycotting. Have you heard this? Tom Bergeron is boycotting because his category is in the schmemmies. I'm there fucking front and center. I'm in the paparazzi line before they've even taken the caps off their cameras. I am just happy to be there. And what's funny is that Antiques Roadshow doesn't even show up. And so when they announce the nominees, there's these little pockets of applause. So they'll say, you know, my life on the D-list, and, you know, my mom and I clap, yay, right? Antiques Roadshow, and all you hear is my tag flapping in the wind. They don't even fucking bother to show up anymore. So you know the biggest cut of all is that this year for the first time, I'm up against some fucking food show about, oh, we don't eat right, or we don't use forks, I don't know what the fuck it is.